I am convinced 110% that as of right now in society, I'm convinced 110% that right now in society, getting a job for something you have a degree in has the same percentages of failing as chasing your passions. Like I'm at that point of belief right now. Like, cause I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I just pay attention to people's day to day, and it's just seeming more and more like it's all an illusion. It's all a facade. Like, people walking in the desert, dying of thirst, seeing a mirage. It's like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying, put the same amount of effort that you put into work, put that into your passion whenever you have time. Doesn't necessarily have to be all of your time, but at least like invest something into it, some kind of times. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever you can afford to invest. Try your best and don't give up. Because, what's the point? Failure's the same on both ends. It's kind of the same perspective. How people say you put the same energy in being negative that you do in being positive. You just get a different result whenever you invest it in the alternative or the opposite. It's just like, it's more beneficial to be positive, but it feels like it takes more from you to do that. But in actuality, you're investing the same amount of energy as being negative. It just seems like it's easier to be negative than when you're in a rut. But anywho, so I will not wait for 2026 for my New Year's resolution. I will definitely start now. And that's putting my ideas into actual process to be publicated. Right now I'm building my own universe, so I guess this is a good starting point to talk to people. So whenever it does come to fruition, this would be a good video of reference. People can watch and say, oh wow, this is where he started from. Because I know I see that from a lot of YouTubers that I watch now. And it's always interesting seeing where people come from to where they are. I know a lot of people want that process. I know I want that result. I'm one of those people who want that fast result to be there. Although I have been putting in work behind the scenes. I mean, I have my rough drafts, I have my finished stories, I have my, scripts. But anywho, so this is me laying that first step, that first tile. So I'm creating my own universe. I will start by releasing I don't know why I'm saying the amount, but I'll just start releasing 5 yes, I'm creating my own universe, and it'll be full of, as of right now, I think I have 20 different storylines. A few that are completed, some side stories, but for the most part, they're all interconnected in their own way. But it's dope. I'm excited. I can't wait to start this journey and process. I guess I'll be talking about what inspired the characters that I created, and the thought that went into them. I wouldn't mind talking about why it's so easy for me to create stories so fast and rapidly. It's more so because it all started from the main storyline. Like, there's a main storyline that follows two main characters. But for the most part, from them, I was able to scope and branch out and create all these different side characters that I fell in love with when I created them for a specific scene, because of their different personalities and all they bring to the table. I wouldn't also mind talking about sharing thoughts and how you can, in creating characters more so, but also how you can use your day-to-day life to really progress your writing. Like, creating a character doesn't have to be so complicated. Like, maybe the part you want that character to play in, like their storyline or their backstory, or what piece of the puzzle, what piece they are to the puzzle of the plot, the grand scheme of things. But it's also just like, man, we meet people all day, every day. Like, there has to be somebody who, you want a character that provides comic relief. Like, you can't tell, like, maybe 1% can tell me that they've never ran across someone funny before because their life is so tragic. But there's always that one person in life you're gonna run into. He's probably a family member, a friend, a coworker, just some rando on the street. I mean, now we have access at our fingertips to the other side of the world in a split second. It doesn't have to be complicated. So, I mean, but yeah, I think it's better now than ever. My little brother is a big inspiration. Like, dog just starts ventures and just, me, I'm too analytical, too logical. And I have a family, so I can't just, he has a family too. Like, I'm just at a different stage of life, and, what I'm saying, I really have to analyze my decisions thoroughly before I just jump off the porch. But me jumping off the porch now to do this isn't that big of a deal, because tax write-offs. So that'll be good. It'll be a good investment in myself and a reinvestment in myself. So we'll see. I'm excited to start this journey. I really can't wait to share what I have, to share my what's essentially my children, my babies, but my stories, with you all. Stan Lee started from, like, Marvel and DC started from somewhere. All these individuals who created these characters who we know and love today, like, the idea started from somewhere, and someone had to take a chance on them. and that's what it's all about. But you also have to have that courage and bravery to take those steps in order to put it out there so the world can see it and criticize it and critique it. But it's okay. Criticism is okay. Critiquing is okay. It doesn't have to be a shell cracker. Like, you don't have to allow everybody's words to break your skin in regards to what it is you're producing. If you know what it is, if you know what you're producing is actually quality. Like, now, don't get me wrong, there are some people who are just like bold and create trash, but look at their look how courageous they are, and look how confident they are, and how they move. Look at how confident they are, how they move. It doesn't affect them, it doesn't bother them, because they still get in the rooms they need to get into. They see the faces they need to see. They speak to the people they need to speak to. They shake the hands they need to shake, and they go on about their merry way, and they make it work. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how, but it works for them. They're able to make it work, and I believe it starts with that courageousness. It starts with that bravery, you know. And that's definitely something I'm working on and focusing on. But for the most part, that's where I'm at mentally. I feel like I've been working in silence a bit too long, to where now I'm confident in the material I have. I'm confident in the material I have, and I'm willing to let it speak for itself. But more so, this is more of a what I plan on doing is creating an environment for creators with like minds across any plane, and just to have really good conversations, but to create an environment and a community where, you know, writers of all genres in class can coexist and share thoughts, debate topics, and, you know, explore myths that come up throughout the writing community or the creator space. But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm anticipating dropping my first comic book, but more so this will be a walkthrough process with me. Like, you'll be able to walk through the process with me, and we'll go through that, and you'll see my mistakes, failures, and progress and success. You know, that pothole do need to be there. It's wild. But yeah, I'm done waiting. More so, I think I went through every single stage of emotional, like, every negative emotion. Now I think I stopped at anger. More so for why am I afraid? Why am I afraid to explore this side of marketing or using social media? Now, people who get on here and talk about nothing to make millions. Yeah, I'm not some brain dead that's another thing I like to talk about, like current events and situations and how you can tie it into writing your story, or progressing your plot, or writing a history on certain peoples or environments, cultures. Like, look at where we are now. Like, somebody definitely written something like this before. So why don't you just take where we are now, and if you want like the beginning of a dystopia, the beginning of how a tyrant rose to power. Got you. Definitely have your example. My man. We are definitely gonna turn up. We will definitely turn up. I have to. Because I have to get in the spaces I need to get into in order to get things seen. And once I get it seen, it'll be at the world's fingertips. And once it's at the world's fingertips, then you will see for yourself what I am talking about. We will let our work speak for itself. I'm just here to add commentary. But I will, the last straw, finalization, let the work speak for itself. I am a hard worker. My work ethic is on 10,000. And everything that I've attempted to work at, I've been one of the best. So, with that being said, with this, it will be no different. It will be no different. It will be no different. And of course, the end goal is to get it on the big screen. I personally would love to write my own soundtrack to it, or at least to a couple of them. I would like to write write a soundtrack to a couple of episodes. I already wrote a few songs for it, but it's another topic for another day. But yeah, this is just the introduction. I'm telling you, we are going to get this done. We are going to turn up. We are going to invest in ourselves. We're not taking no for an answer. No just means try again. That's all that means. No is not the end all be all. No just means try again. And we will try and try. Because if you don't, the only thing left for you is to go to work and die. That's it. I have way too much creativity inside of me that would put food on way too many people's plates for me to die at a 9 to 5, and to watch my poor wife slave away to somebody else's no. Already broke one generational curse. We will break another one. Like, we're not doing this. We're not. I would love my family and my family's family to enjoy life before it's over. Because clearly you all see the status of society right now. And I just want to see people eat, especially people close to me, but also provide opportunities for other people who are in the same boat. That's it. I'm not saying everybody needs to be sitting at the round table, but I'm just saying. And I don't mean that like you pick and choose who needs to those spaces, but you know, some people have power trips, but end all be all, I just want to see everybody eat. That's it. I just want to see everybody eat. And like I said, I'm way too creative to die at a 9 to 5 and not put food on people's plates. I mean, look at J.K. Rowling. She started, if I'm not mistaken, she was on food stamps and got fired from her job for writing her book. That was rejected multiple times until somebody took a chance on her. And look at that. She became our generation's, I don't know if I could say token for wizard. Yeah. No, I won't say token for the wizarding world, but she definitely paved the way. She did something. She definitely did something. She made all right, I can say that she made that much of an impact. When people think wizardry, they think Harry Potter. And that's it. Like D&D was inspired by Tolkien. Straight up. It all starts from somewhere, but man, like, you never know. You never know. Imagine if she would have stopped and just kept working. Man, she'd be dead. Somebody's job. Yeah. There's dead people walking in 9 to 5s. Nothing else to look forward to. I mean, it's possible. Like, you talk to them, there's nothing else in sight. But it's interesting. I look at some people and be like, dang, you would be a dope character. Or like, man, I can see you voice acting or something. But like, you know. But yeah, so the goal is to start, and then as we progress, put food on as many people's plates, and have fun, man. We're gonna have fun with this. That's what it's all about. We're gonna have, well, no, that's not what it's all about. It's all about chasing my passion, but, you know, and not giving up and seeing it come to fruition. But in the meantime, between time, we will have fun. It's definitely not gonna be stress. We will have fun, but we will stay focused. And yeah, make as many connections as we can. So yeah, we will do this. We will do this. We will not wait till 2026. We will start now. We will start. We will start now. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go hard. There ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else to do. Nothing else. People put all their faith into these 9 to 5s and then turn around and got fired after like being told you were family. You got fired by the person who told y'all were family. That's crazy. Like, you ain't gotta sell me no dub. I already know, but I already know what it is. But to the people who this was just like end all be all, like, some people just, and nothing's wrong with that. Some people's content. Like, that's how the world operates. That's how the world continues to thrive and flow. Like, you know, not everybody can be the CEO, but also on the flip side, not everybody can be the employee. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just some people are just great at thinking while others are good at doing with their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was Survivor series. I can't remember. Not wrestling, but Survivor TV show, where the men were working together, and they one dude like made something to catch, like a fish, like one fish at a time or whatever. But there was someone who was thinking, and he came up with a contraption to catch multiple fish at a time. And then the person who catches the fish went out and caught more fish. Like, it's that concept. Like, the person who made the net isn't a good fisher, but he knows that this is a good method. This could be a good method if utilized correctly to catch more fish. And the fisher man went out and caught more fish. And that's the point. You know, there are innovators, and then there are people who help push that innovation forward. And we gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it for sure, for sure. Like I said, there's nothing else to do. Ain't nothing else. Nothing else. So stay focused and let's get it. That's all we can do. It's the only thing left for us. You don't have to quit your job to chase a passion. You can do both. It's just about what are you willing to sacrifice to do such. You know what I'm saying? That's it. What are you willing to sacrifice? That's the great question. That needs a greater answer. And only you know what needs to be sacrificed. Can't tell you. Only you know. I know what it is for me, what it is and was for me. Like, I know what I needed to sacrifice, and I know what I still need to sacrifice. It's just about, are you going to? Like, finding out what that is amazing. But then the next question is, are you going to start making those steps? Like I said, only you have those answers. But it's a great question to start asking yourself. Because, I mean, I'm not saying like work is very essential, especially in these times. But if you have an idea, or if you have something that can put you further ahead, you need to start looking at how you possibly can make the possibility a possibility. If that makes sense. Like, you need to start finding out how to make it possible to begin with in order to chase your passion. You use your job to invest in yourself. For those who want more, use your job to invest in yourself. And then as we have more of these kind of talks and conversations, then it'll be a lot more understanding and fruitful, and it'll be a more dense conversation, because It's something about once you start doing, you start understanding. Once you start making those steps, you start talking different. We'll see though. We got this. We got it. No, a good amount. We got it though. Yeah. 2026, we turning up. We got this, but we starting now. 2026, we turning up, but we starting now. Yeah, so y'all lock in.